We're going to re-enter. We're going to show our parents how professional we can be. Okay? So we're not going to play with the curtain, we're not going to giggle, and we're certainly not going to run and dive. Okay? Thank you. We're going to show them how professional we can be. Great. Professional we can be. Okay. All right. Take two. Please enjoy Where the Wild Things Are. Oh, we don't need to put it on. One evening, Max was feeling bored and mischievous. So he went to his closet, opened the doors, and pulled out his wolf suit. Everything in the room gasped with fear because they knew that wolf suit meant trouble. He put it on. That's the part that went over his head. And then he put on the hood. Then he went to his closet doors and slammed them open and shut just to hear the noise. Then he chased his cat around the room. And then he chased his dog around the room. Then Max laughed and jumped up on the bed. He jumped so hard, the walls began to shake. And a picture fell off the wall. And a table smashed to the floor. And a lamp crashed to the ground. Max's room tried to warn him by singing, "You're going to get in trouble! You're going to get in trouble! You're going to get in trouble!" But Max just laughed. He went to his smashed table, opened the drawer, pulled out a box of crayons, got his favorite color, blue, and he scribbled blue scribbles all over everything. And everything in the room became ugly and distorted from the scribbles. Suddenly, Max heard his mother's footsteps coming up the stairs. She looked into his room and said, "You're a wild thing. I'll eat you up. Go to bed without any supper." And she marched out of the room. First, Max was angry, and he stomped around the room. And then he was sad, and he dragged around the room. And then he got tired, so he decided to lay down on his bed. That night, in Max's bedroom, a forest grew and grew and grew until the ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world around and an ocean tumbled by. Carrying a private boat for Max. The boat called to him. Toot, toot. And Max got in and got ready to sail. He sailed through night and day and in and out of weeks and almost over a year until he came to Where the Wild Things Are! And the wild things roared their terrible roar. and showed their terrible claws.
Look at these! Look at these! Look at these!
And they made plenty of room for their friends who couldn't get into the line. And they made a nice looking half circle so that everyone could fit. And then they didn't talk to each other because they had to tell the audience a story. And then they growled at Max. But Max was not afraid. He tamed them with a magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened. They called him the most wild thing of all.
You are the most wild thing of all.
And then Max said, and they crowned him king of all the wild things. Because they were smart. And then Max said,
Let the wild rumpus begin! Wild things! You make my heart sing! You make everything groovy! Wild things! I think I love you. But I wanna know for sure. Come on and hold me tight and tough. Love you. Wild things, go. You make wild things, go. You make my heart sing, go. You make everything groovy. Wild things, go.
but even though they were wild, they kept their hands to themselves.
Wild thing, I think I love you. But I wanna know for sure. Come on and hold me tight, tough. But movie. Wild thing, go. Wild thing, go. You make my heart sing, go. You make everything groovy. Wild thing, go. Wild thing, go. Wild thing, go. Now stop.
And then he sent the wild things to bed.
Go to bed without any supper.
Then Max, the king of all the wild things, began to get lonely because he wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then, from all around, from far away, he smelled good things to eat. So he decided to give up being king of where the wild things are. He took off his crown, but the wild things saw, and they kneeled and cried,
Oh no! Please don't go! We'll eat you up! We love you so!
but Max just said,
No!
and the wild things roared their sad roars, and gnashed their sad teeth, and rolled their sad eyes, and showed their sad claws.
Look at these, look at these, look at these.
But Max just called for his private boat.
Toot, toot.
And the boat appeared without talking. And Max got in and got ready to sail. And he sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through the day and into the night of his very own bedroom, where he found his supper waiting for him, and it was still hot.
The end.
You guys are amazing! Why don't you have a seat right where you are? And I'll open this